Papers action. Video. We read this BlankBoy39, you know what I'm saying? I've seen it on TikTok, but I found it on the YouTube page, so I said, we'll react to some of his stuff. So it's Kevin Durant, LeBron James, are too afraid to play each other. Let's get into it.
After so long, we have not gone to see Kevin Durant versus LeBron James. I'm gonna be completely honest, I was staring at my TV with straight hard eyes, meat on 100, hard as hell, at the possibility of this matchup happening, and it of course just didn't. I know a lot of NBA fans, including myself, were fiending for this. Bro talking about some, if KD and LeBron don't play, I'ma kill somebody. Damn, bro, relax, it's just basketball, gang. I don't know what it is about the Lakers, but the Suns be trying dumb hard versus them every time. I remember at the end of the season last year, the Suns had 60 wins, first seed in the West on a headlock. And the Lakers were trying their absolute hardest at the end of the season to make one last push for the play-in tournament. Not only did the Suns play their entire starters the whole game, no rest, this motherfucker CP0 Rings came back from injury just to play this game to make sure he killed these niggas' season. Devin Booker was out there playing like prime Kobe Bryant just to make sure the Lakers' season got buried. Bro, what did they do? Why are y'all so mad at them? D-Book, listen, AD wasn't the one that took your bitch. That was Bad Bunny. Go get back at D-Book, listen, AD wasn't the one that took your bitch. That was Bad Bunny.
First off, crazy. Second off, called it. I called it last year. I said as soon as my Mavericks beat the Suns, I said, Kendall Jenner is done with him. Done with him. Your claim to fame is done, Devin Booker.
Go get back to be a part of that Kardashian empire. But I guess this time they let them off the hook because KD's on the squad and we can't have him playing LeBron. The last time we seen LeBron versus KD was 5 years ago, which is
I was about to say some crazy stuff.
Can't have him playing LeBron. The last time we seen LeBron versus KD was 5 years ago, which is insane. Is it not crazy that we've gone that long without seeing two of the greatest players of our generation going against each other? Dog, this is how you know 2018 was dumb long ago. The #1 song in the world was God's Plan by Drake.
Dang, it's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wish.
So clearly we was out there playing that bullshit. I wasn't trying to hear that overhyped ass song back then, so hearing it now had me pissed. In the theaters, we had Incredibles 2 and Infinity War playing at the same time. And guess what my black ass went to go see? Black Panther. I was still in school in like the 8th grade surrounded by all these weirdos, motherfuckers pissing with their cheeks out. Bro, why are your pants at your ankles? Pull them up, please. Their last matchup specifically being on Christmas.
Buddy, 8th grade, pants all the way down to the ground? Buddy, were you?
2018. When
buddy, I don't know what type of school he was going to.
KD led the team in scoring with only 21. Curry only had 15. Clay had 5. But hey, y'all can't blame Draymond for this one. His ass was on time and career high 4 points. Stop playing with him. Dudes got cooked up by Kyle Kuzma, who probably pulled up to the game just like a fucking GTA 5 character.
Bro. What is this fit?
Cooked up by Kyle Kuzma, who probably pulled up to the game just like a fucking GTA 5 character. Lonzo Ball, LeBron James, Brandon Ingram, and Leonardo. But when you look at the next 17 possible matchups between each other that they just missed, yes, you heard that right. They had 17 different games scheduled against each other over the next 5 years where they could have played each other but didn't. It's low-key depressing, makes me want to torture myself, finna turn on some Riverdale. So the last time them playing each other being that Christmas game in 2018, LeBron actually got hurt in that game. He tore his groin. And if you don't know what that injury means, it basically means that bro tore his dick in half. With that injury, LeNut, LeSperm, and LeCum were not getting a new sibling anytime soon. LeBallsack was never on the way. That injury ended up keeping Bron out for a long time. He missed 3 possible matchups versus the Warriors and, of course, KD, who was healthy. But you already know LeThanos hopped in the hyperbolic time chamber with Goku and Vegeta and got his strength up, got his health up, and was ready to go after that. I don't know why Yamcha wasn't in that bitch. You needed more than anybody, bro. But little did LeBron know those last 3 matchups that he missed versus Golden State were his last chance to play against KD on the Warriors. Because this is when KD packed up his stuff. No lotion, no hairbrush, no toothbrush, no nothing. Because who needs that shit? He got hoops. He packs up his stuff and goes to the Brooklyn Nets leading the Warriors in 2019.
I don't think he ever had a brush.
Has then started to rub their fucking hands together, seeing an opportunity in this, scheduling the Nets versus the Lakers twice in the preseason. And Nets versus Lakers twice in the regular season.
Bro, it baffles me. How does this man, Kevin Durant, not brush his hair? I know people have told him, bro, just brush your hair a little bit. Just a little bit. He goes to the barbershop, and he must go to the barbershop and instruct them to not brush his hair. There's no way. There's no way.
Buffet, everybody's fun got ruined because KD was still recovering from his Achilles injury in the 2019 finals. So he misses that entire 2019-2022 season and of course those 4 potential matchups versus LeBron. Durant just spent that entire time tweeting, "We need to take Twitter away from him the same way we need to take podcasts away from Kevin Gates." One day on one podcast, he's telling a story about how he conducted electricity with his fingers. Then the next day on the next podcast, he's telling us how big his younger brother's dick is. Bro, please keep that. Keep that
information put that on his
next
kids
time.
too. That's the crazy.
Dick on Leo's stomach. So now we're into the 2020-2021 season, and the year is 2021. Hey, low-key, that kind of sounded like a Star Wars intro or some shit. Listen, I'ma keep it 99 because a nigga be lying sometimes. It would take the entire galactic empire to remove my tongue from Ray's asshole, but maybe that's just...
Bro. What?
Sometimes it would take the entire galactic empire to remove my tongue from Ray's asshole, but maybe that's just me. So yeah, the year is 2021 and KD has fully recovered from his Achilles injury that he suffered in the finals versus the Raptors. Yay! He's playing the entire season, not showering, hooping it up. Then boom, KD hurts his left hamstring. Now get this, bro hurt his hamstring 5 days before the Nets were set to play the Lakers. I remember waking up to this news on the day I was so heartbroken, bro. Shit had me mad at the world. I was ready to break up with my girlfriend, but it was our anniversary, so I couldn't do that. Had to save it for tomorrow instead. I remember after hearing that horrible news, I went downstairs to get some breakfast and I heard DDG playing in the living room. I'm not gonna lie, it got real bleak for me for a second there. It was rough. This injury ended up keeping KD out for another 2 matchups versus LeBron. One which included the All-Star game where they were both voted captains. But KD redeemed himself because after the All-Star break, he returned 3 days before they were set to play the Lakers, ready to go. Only thing is now, LeBron, who was fucking Iron Man the whole season, all of a sudden hurts his ankle the week before, and now he's gonna be out for the game the second KD comes back. So now this got me sitting there wondering, I'm a good friend, I'm a good son, I'm a good grandson. God, why are you punishing me like this? Is it because that one time I beat up a midget? He went up to my deformed friend and was talking about which Pokemon is this. That shit is disrespectful. I couldn't let it slide. I don't care if my homie looked like Clayface. That's for me to say. It was a necessity for me at that point to knee bro in the forehead. They would have thought we were sweet out here otherwise. So now we're into the 2021-2022 NBA season, and at this point it's been 3 years since they faced off. But the NBA scriptwriters finna get their money back. They're not gonna let this slide. So they scheduled the Nets versus the Lakers on Christmas Day. And both LeBron and KD at this point are fully healthy to start the season. But you gotta remember the year is 2021. So at this point we're still kinda in the pandemic and KD could not help himself. Bro is out here in Brooklyn treeshing and linked a dirty shorty. And because of this, 6 days before he was set to face off against LeBron James on Christmas Day, Durant gets placed in NBA health and safety protocols. Honestly, I kind of take the blame for this one. I could have warned KD about linking these dirty Brooklyn shorties. My friend was messing with this one girl. She was a smut. They was getting busy and she gonna tell him this pussy finna change your life. But anywho, now he got AIDS. It's really a sick world we live in. Bro be pissing straight magma now. I feel bad for him, but it is what it is. That's alright though, because KD got out of health and safety protocols a couple weeks later, only to then this time sprain his knee and get injured 10 days before he was set to fucking face off against LeBron and the Lakers. That injury keeping him out for also the All-Star game, which again, him and LeBron were voted captains for. Now this has led us to the 2022-2023 NBA season. And during this season, LeBron and KD had a possible 5 different matchups where they could have played each other, including the All-Star game. But as we've learned so far, when it comes to these two playing each other, what can go wrong will go wrong. So for the first matchup this season, LeBron was out. Then for the second matchup, they were both out. So we had to watch the fucking Kyrie Irving versus Russell Westbrook show instead. I remember this game. Austin Reeves went like 4 for 4 on Martin Luther Irving. That shit gotta be racist. So again, this shit is like clockwork. At least it wasn't during Black History Month. Right before the All-Star game, where him and LeBron were voted captains again. The Suns and Lakers were then scheduled to play each other in March, which they did, and LeBron and KD both missed that game, which now brings us to April 7th, where they're both perfectly healthy, and we still do not get a matchup between the two of them. I am 100% convinced that we will never see these two face off against each other ever again. So damn near 5 years later, 13,000 injuries, and 20 million tears shed from having to watch KD or LeBron go against each other's fucking G League ass teams, the pain still continues because dudes are at 100 HP and still just not getting on the court even though that's what they're paid to do. See, normally I'm on that F old heads timer, you feel me? Like I'll dead kick your cane and rob you of your carrot juice. But one thing I will say is I miss the good old days when NBA stars took pride in going against each other. If Kobe had a fucking broken leg, he would have put a band-aid on it and got his ass on the court if it meant going against LeBron or MJ. Nowadays, you got Embiid playing a game, then being out versus Jokic, and coming back the next game right after. My nigga, there was no way you were that hurt. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a motherfucking content creator. Bye.
Hey, anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, react to your next. Doses.